epidemiologic clusters or a lot? That's an interesting question. Anyone else? We'll go right across here. There you go.
You talk a little bit about tinnitus.
Yes, okay. Yeah, about tinnitus, that's tomato, tinnitus, or tinnitus, right? All right. Tinnitus is the medical term for ringing in the ears. Most of us who are older have ringing in the ears all the time. In a quiet room, I hear both of my ears ring all the time. Now, what that is when we're young, we already start losing some of our high-pitch hair cells, right? The nerve fibers that go to those hair cells, when the sound-sensing cells are gone, they become irritable and start to rhythmically discharge, even though no sound's coming in the ear. And because those nerve fibers are hardwired into the hearing part of the brain, in that case the high-frequency part, you hear like that. Now, the vast majority of us with ringing in the ears, you get used to it, doesn't bother you much. When you're in a quiet room, it might bother you some. What I tell people is that your perception of the ringing is always a balance between healthy outside sounds coming into the ear to keep it busy and that obnoxious inside sound. So if you turn on some soft music in the background, some people use environmental noises like a fan. Some people have sounds on their iPod like wind blowing through the trees and things like that. On rare occasions, a very few people really find it very difficult. They're often very productive, people who work really hard and really need to relax, and then they get into relaxation mode and they can't stop thinking about it, right? It's not really about the ears in a way, it's about needing to relax and having difficulty. And often, again, I will stress to you that amongst the probably 30 million Americans with ringing in the ears every minute of their life, and about everybody over the age of 70 has this, or not everyone, but almost, the vast majority of people just shrug it off and don't bother them. But there are a few people who it bothers, and there are a number of techniques to help suppress it. There's not a cure for it. You certainly, if you have ringing in the ears and it troubles you, should stay away from aspirin and aspirin-containing products. You should be careful about loud noises. Just like if you have a sore knee, you're not going to run a marathon, right? Because it will stir up the ear in that way.